Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Today we're playing some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War here on Nuketown. Running the Nuketown 24/7 playlist. Pretty much the only thing I play on this game anymore. I might hop into some sniper mosh pit or the new map or whatever's going on. I might check out some of the new promotion or promotional stuff, but for the most part, rocking Nuketown, going to the roots. Really is just the fast pace, and of course I know the map pretty damn well at this point, so I have fun though. I'm using the Bellington. It's a pretty nice little streak in this gameplay. It does include some kill streak usage. I do use the death machine, but as you can see in the kill streak column, there's only one lethal, and it's a death machine, so we're not bringing in any choppers or VTOLs and like, oh, I won 83 and 1, but I had 3 AC-130s. Like, nah, dude, we got the gunplay out here, and the sniper on Nuketown of all things. So I thought it was a fun game. It was fun to play, fun to watch, so I thought I'd throw it up here. And also not too long. I'm trying to get away from uploading the big 10, 12-minute gameplays, because I know I don't watch those shits, so why would I expect anyone else to? So that's the background. Nice streak. Using the death machine a little bit. I love the death machine, dude. I just started using, of course it's new to the game with Season 2. But I think that only came out like a week ago, maybe, and I'm having a blast with it, dude. It really is a cool little thing. I prefer it over the War Machine, and honestly, it's kind of, especially Nuketown, man, like, I got a clip, and I'll throw it in the end of this video. Hopefully I remember. I say that, and I never put it. I'll throw a clip in where I had a nice little feed with it. I think it was the first game I had the death machine on. I went off with a little bit, and that was fun, so... but yeah, why? What's going on? What could the news be? This man's back from the dead, back from MIA, making videos. What's going on? Really nothing, man. Honestly, there's less going on now than any other point in my life. And that's, I guess, what's new with me is, you know, the same old with this COVID shit, man. Just, I guess, as an update to my future self is kind of what I do with these little commentaries at this point. It's just a little journal entry, basically. Not sit here and pour out how I'm feeling and what I'm doing going forward, but really just, you know, where things are at. And I guess there is an element of, you know, how I'm thinking and what I'm hoping for the future, but not really a therapy session per se. Just me talking about shit, and the only shit that I really know what's going on is my own life, because we're not allowed to even hang out as people anymore, and that's just, you know, where we're at. It's not a great situation. I would prefer it not be the case, but I doubt there's too many people around right now that are like, oh, dude, I just love this whole quarantine. I just love not having fun, and I love the, you know, just continuously declining. I don't know, that's the ever worsening economic situation. I guess I'll bail on whatever the hell I was trying to say earlier, but there's it can get a little hard at times, even, I guess, someone as young as I am. Like, oh, I'm sitting here at 22, like, dude, my 401k is in danger. But I guess, you know, I graduate soon, so a lot of that shit is relevant and is important for me to think about, and gets me a little nervous sometimes. Like, well, you know, I do graduate college here in 8 weeks, and it's going to be a very interesting world to graduate into. Do I attend higher education? Do I keep going? Do I commit to that? Do I opt to work for a little bit and get some, you know, bread stacked up? Because, you know, I don't, like, if I have an opportunity now, will I have an opportunity later? Because it's only going to get worse, I think, before it gets better. Who knows? But that's where we're at right now. The exact future plans are still up in the air, which I'm not thrilled about. But I've also come to accept a little bit more that sometimes you just gotta, you don't sit around and hope things will happen to you, but be a little bit more patient with yourself and be a little bit more comfortable with uncertainty. I guess here I do hopping into therapy, I guess. But that's been my problem, is getting, you know, a little too anxious and like, oh, I don't know, I don't have, you know, the next 5 years of my life planned out and set up ready to rumble. I'm nervous. It's like, well, who the fuck does? I mean, especially this age. Like, yeah, if you're in high school, then the next step, typically for people, if you can afford it, that's, you know, college is just kind of the accepted next step. And, you know, especially if you're in your, you know, undergrad phase, or it is undergrad. If you're in your underclassmen phase of undergrad, then you're like, oh, well, you know, next year is another semesters of college. Like, you know, things are planned out. We're all Gucci. This is the, you know, first time in a long time where the future is going to be completely up to me. And it's exciting, but it's also very frightening, because I don't know exactly what the future holds. But I think that also makes things, that's why I just said, you know, that's the exciting part, is that since I don't know, it's like, yeah, well, it could go bad, but it could go pretty great. So why am I sitting here worrying about the bad? Like, that's, again, that's the thing that I do a lot. And I said I wasn't going to do therapy. Here we are. I'm just talking, man. Just talking COVID shit, man. I know there's no one that's gonna argue with me like, oh no, dude, this is great. It sucks. I didn't know that when I was going to parties and hanging out with people my freshman and sophomore year of college, that'd be my only chance. Looking back, I definitely would have done more, would have hung out with people more, would have went to more things, been way more involved. But again, hindsight is 2020, and you can't change shit, so you just keep it moving. You keep it pushing, one foot in front of the other, and you keep it on. So, yeah, I'm sure all you guys got your own shit going on with this situation and with life in general right now, but I can't promise that it'll get better because I don't know your situation. I don't know what's going on, and I think overall things are going to get a little bit more shaky before they get good. But in the long run, things do get better, and tomorrow has a lot of opportunity. So there's your motivation for the week or for whatever. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. This is my update, I guess, to myself and to whoever else cares. But yeah, it's COVID coming up on the 1-year anniversary. And I graduate college in 8 weeks. And I don't know what the hell we're going to do. So it's an interesting time in life. It's definitely a roller coaster some days, riding on sunshine. The others, it's like the world's crashing down. And I don't know if that's just the curse of the 20s. I don't know. I've never been this old before. I'm the oldest I've ever been today. So I don't know what's going on. But like I said, one foot in front of the other. You just keep it moving. You do your best you can. And you hope for the best. So that's what my plan is, just to do what I can, keep it pushing, have some kind of plan. It doesn't have to be a particular path per se, but have something cooking at least. Because if you have some cooking, then you're going to eat, man. Like, if you want to eat later in life, you want to get your bread up, you want to eat, you got to have something cooking. So, yeah, I guess that's my closing words, is if you want something down the road, because, again, everyone's got a situation right now. It's not so hot. And it's hard. I can definitely empathize with that. I can definitely agree with that. That shit is not optimal right now. There are surely people that are doing all right, and again, surely people that are doing worse. But again, by and large, on average, not so hot. But it does get better, and the only way to continue is forward. The only option is forward. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm hop off here and probably procrastinate something else. No, I just got done with a procrastination weekend, so we're gonna be cooking on some more, get caught up, and get things ironed out. So, yeah, that's where we're at, and hope you guys have a good day, man. Take it easy. Peace.
Timeline expired. Counter spy plane exiting AOR.
Fire!
Woo! Let's go, baby!